Good afternoon and welcome to UGC Net exam preparation. So this lecture we are going to talk about ecological interaction. We're going to study about ecological interaction. This topic is very important. Many questions are asked from this topic. This topic is very simple, though this is very important for your examination. There are many questions are asked from this topic. So please focus on this lecture and also, if possible, try to make a notes. It will be helpful for your revision before exam. So let's begin. Uh, what is ecological interaction? It describes it describe how the organisms interact with each other and surrounding environment, shaping the dynamic of the ecosystems. Okay, it describe how organisms are interacting with each other, also with their surrounding environment. This interaction can be positive, they can be negative, even they can be neutral. Neutral means they're neither positive nor negative, influencing survival, reproductive, and community structure. Okay, this is ecological interaction. See, here are the major types of ecological interaction. This table is very important. Okay, many questions are asked in a previous year. Even next year in the coming upcoming exam also this is very important, directly or indirectly many questions are asked from this topic. So mutualism, what is mutualism? Mutualism means both positive, which means both species are benefited for this interaction, mutual understanding. See, bees pollinating flowers, how bees are getting their fruit and pollination, they are getting pollinated and plants are growing because of pollination. Okay, and then comes to commensalism. One species is benefit and other is unaffected. Here one is getting benefit and another is neither getting negative nor positive. They are neutral, they are unaffected. Okay, and parasitism. One species benefit at the expense of another. One is getting benefit, another is getting affected. Predation. Here one Okay, predation means both the species are fighting for a. No, no, no. Sorry, I mean to say one species is being hunted by another. Okay, one those who predator means those who are hunting or eating, they are getting benefit, and another the prey, uh, tho- those who are getting eaten or being hunted, they are negative. Lion preying on a zebra. Here, lion is getting benefit, they are getting food, and here, zebra is dying. So, this is predation. Herbivory. Animals feeds on plant. Here, animals are getting benefit, and another plant is affecting. Competition. Two organism or more organism are fighting or competing for the same ratios. Here both are negative. Okay. Amnelis, amnes, Amensalism. One species is harmed and other is unaffected. So this is the major types of ecological interaction. Mutualism, both are positive. Commensalism, one is positive, another is neutral. Commensalism and amensalism, please remember this. Commensalism is one positive, another neutral. In amensalism, one is negative and neutral. These two are important. Most of the time, I have seen that these two are asked in the examination. So please remember these points. So now we'll start or we'll discuss these points one by one. Okay. So let's start with predation. What is predation? Predation is a biological interaction where one organism that is known as predator, they are hunter, they hunt, they capture, they can consume another organisms. That another organism is referred as the prey. Prey is being eaten, the eater is predator. Okay, and this interaction plays very important role in maintaining ecological balance by regulating population size and influencing natural selection. What does natural selection means? These predators, they most of the time they'll be targeting the weaker one, weak prey. For example, deers. There are many deers. So among these, there will be one deer. He or she will be little bit weak or small. So that lion, he'll be targeting these weak deer or small deers. So it will be easy for him to catch, to eat. So this will help survival of the fit, the stronger one in the nature. So that's called natural selection. Okay. So there are types of predation. True predation. What is true predation? That the predator kills, consume the prey entirely. That the predator he will consume the prey entirely. Just like lions hunting zebra. Lions they'll be eating all of the bodies of zebras. Birds feeding on insects. You'll never see that birds are eating half body of insect. They'll eat everything. They'll eat all the bodies. So that's called true predation. They will not leave any uh, remainings. Okay. Then grazing, herbivory. These predators, they are herbivores. They feed on parts of the plant or algae, but they do not kill entire plants, entire organism. So they are called grazing. Example, cows grazing on grass, caterpillar feeding on leaves. They will be eating only half portion of leaves or organism or plants. Okay, parasitism. Parasitism is also a predator. This predator they lives on or inside the host, feeds on it without killing them immediately. They are not going to kill it immediately. If they kill them, they are not able to live on that. So they will kill them and after long period of time. So ticks on mammal, tapeworm in human intestine. The ticks they'll be staying, they'll be sucking the bloods from the mammal bodies. So they are example of parasite. Okay. Then fourth one is cannibalism. An individual of a species preys on another individual of the same species. Here, prey and predator they're from a both from a same species. One prey is eating another individual from a same species, just like praying mantis, spider, certain fish species. You must have seen or heard that this one fish is eating another fish. So this is an example of cannibalism. Cannibalism means um, from the same species there is prey and predator. Okay. Then comes to mechanism of predation. Predation employ various strategies to capture prey. They use various strategies to capture prey. Okay, ambush, sit and wait. They'll be sitting very calmly and wait for a prey to come near to him or her. So before attacking. Just like lion, they'll be sitting quietly in the bush, in the shrubs, inside the grass, unless that prey come near to him. Okay, pursuit, actively chasing prey, common in carnivores. They'll be actively chasing to prey unless they caught them. Then traps, using webs, speeds, or another method to trap prey, like just like the spider webs. They use the trapping method. Mimicry or deception, camouflaging or mimicking other organisms to approach prey unnoticed. Okay, this is mechanism of predation. Ecological significance. What is the ecological significance of predation? Population control. Because of predation, population are being controlled. Population size are being controlled. Predation helps regulate pre-populations, preventing overpopulation. Okay. Natural selection. Natural selection means predation often target weaker or slower individuals, promoting survival of fittest one. Okay, energy transfer. It is crucial for energy flow in ecosystem, moving energy from primary consumer to higher trophic levels. Okay, this is significance of ecology. Then let's solve some of the questions since this topic is very important. So By solving the questions, it will help you to revise, or it will give you some idea how to solve the questions in your exam. So, which of the following is an example of true predation? I just told you that what is it? True predation means the predator kills or and consumes the entire prey. So here, cattle grazing on the grass. This is not true predation. A lion hunting a zebra. Yes, this is the correct answer. Yes, the correct answer is a lion hunting a zebra. Deer feeding on a deer. This is this one. Where it is. Parasitism. Yes. So next question. Which term describe an organism that feeds on another without immediately killing them? So that is parasite. Okay. Then comes the third question. So yes, you have to remember this question. This is also important. So in a Lotka-Volterra model, there is a one model called Lotka-Volterra model of predator-prey dynamics. The population growth of prey is represented by which equation? Which equation is used in this model of prey and predator dynamics? The population growth of prey is represented. So the answer is A. dn by dt is equal to Rn minus A and PDN. So please try to remember this. So, so let's move to next question. It's in a predator-prey relationship. Which of the following factors primarily determine pre-population decline? So the answer is hunting efficiency of predator. The hunting efficiency of a predator, it affects the prey population decline. Okay. Next question. This is assertion and region-based question. Predation is a densely dependent population control mechanism, which means that predation it controls densely populated the prey. It controls the population of prey. So it simply means to say that only. So as prey population is increased, predator population also increased due to better food availability. So here both answers are correct. As you know, when there is a lot of food available, of course the predator population also increase due to better food availability. Yeah. Next question is in a predator prey circle, if predation population is drastically reduced, what will happen to prey population? Of course, it will increase exponentially. Now comes to another interaction that is called competition. Competition in an ecosystem is a fundamental concept in ecology, where organisms are they are competing for a limited resource, such as food, water, shelter, mates. It plays crucial role in shaping population dynamic and specific distribution. Competition means two or more organisms they are fighting for a same resource for a survival. So types of competition, there are two types of competition: interspecific competition and inter. One is intra, another is interspecific competition. In what is intraspecific occurs between individuals of the same species. This intra occurs between an individual of the same species. Example, two deer competing for food and territory, and in that is intra. Then interspecific competition. It happens between individuals of different species. Inter means different species. Intra means same species. Lion and hyenas competing for a prey in the savanna region. Okay, that is inter. Inter means different. Mechanism of competition. What are the mechanism of competition? Exploitation, competition. Resource competition means Organisms indirectly compete by consuming resource faster. That organism they indirectly competing by consuming a resource or resource that is food water faster. Example, plants absorbing nutrients and water from soil before others. So this is exploitation competition, or we can call it as a resource competition also. Interference competition involves direct interaction such as fighting or territorial defense. Example, birds defending their nest from others. So this is interference competition. Appearance competition. Two species seem to compete because they share a common predator or prey parasite. Example, two prey species declining when predator population rise. So this is apparent competition. Okay. Then what are the outcomes of competition? So competitive exclusion principle. This principle is called Gauss law. Please remember what is Gauss law? That is competitive exclusion principle. Here, two species competing for the same resource cannot coexist indefinitely. Two species who they are competing for the same resource, they cannot exist together for a longer period of time, for indefinite time. For example, parent Parenchyma aurelia out-competing Parenchyma candida in a lab setting. Okay. Here, this example, I think I put very difficult one. You just remember two species, if they are competing for the same resource or limited resource, they cannot coexist indefinitely. So that is Gauss law, or also called competitive exclusion principle. Then comes to research partitioning. Species divide research to minimize competition. Yes, this is also one of the outcome of competition. Example, different bird species feeding on different parts of the same tree. They're sharing the same resource so that they can minimize competition. Character displacement. Evolutionary changes occur due to reduced competition. Example, Darwin's parents evolving different beak size. So these are the outcomes of competition. One is competitive exclusion principle. The second is resource partitioning. They are sharing the resource, and character displacement. Character is changing due to reduction in competition. Okay. Their role in ecosystem stability. These maintain population control because of predation or competition. The population will be controlled in ecosystem, promote biodiversity by encouraging niche specialization, prevent overexploitation of resources. So this is about the competition. This is about competition. Next we will see another interaction. So this is we will stop this class here today. In the next class we'll study the remaining mutualism, commensalism, parasitism. We will study all of them in the next class. So this is all for today. And please subscribe to this channel. Also share with your friends and fellows. Thank you.